Ryan, thanks for taking the time to talk with CKNX Radio. Now, as the Director of Scouting for Hockey Canada, I mean, this is the third year of the OHL Gold Cup. Are you guys pleased overall with the results that this tournament's yielding as far as players representing Canada at the under-17s? I mean, last year, 24 players that participated in this tournament put on Canada's sweater.
Yeah, it's a great tournament for us to see these players, for them to be noticed by us, to give them an idea of what it takes to play a short-term competition, which simulates how the under-17, under-18, and even the World Juniors are run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's a good evaluation tool for us, and you get to see the players at this level, get a real good feel for them, and see them progress through the program, starting with under-17, then hopefully on to under-18, and eventually the World Juniors.
Now, for people who don't understand maybe the scouting process, I mean, when you guys come to a tournament like this, when you're evaluating junior players, what kind of things are you looking for? I mean, you hear people use words like potential, intangibles. What kind of things are you looking for from these young players that will kind of give you the green light to say, hey, he could represent Canada someday?
Well, you're looking for elite world-class players, and this is where it starts. You've got grassroots hockey here, totally branch-driven and minor hockey trained up to this point. So you're looking for skill, you're looking for talent, you're looking for abilities. And the number one requirement to play for Canada in any world tournament is that you're a good enough hockey player to be a world-class player. But with that, all the other things come, the intangibles that you said, the competitiveness, the drive, the determination, the work ethic, the character of a person. All those things get mixed in, but if you're not a good enough hockey player, it's really hard to represent Canada. All those other things help take that world-class skill and talent to the next level, and that's how things get sorted out as we get older and moving on in the process.
Now, this tournament was kind of part of Hockey Canada's new revamped program of excellence. Yielded some pretty good results. As in the first tournament, we had guys like Lawson Krause, Travis Konechny, Dylan Strome, all those guys projected to go pretty early in the NHL draft upcoming here in Florida. Are you happy so far with some of the prospects that are reaching the NHL level here?
Oh, without a doubt, and that's the beauty of our program is we do get a lot of elite players, and you see the Lawson Krauses in the year that he had, winning an Ivan Holinka and then a World Juniors, but also the Travis Konechnys, the Mitch Marners, but it's also exciting looking at next year's group of under-18s, which is your draft-eligible players, but your Jacob Chykrins, Nolan Patrick from the Brandon Wheat Kings, who is a 1998 born. And then you look at the 99s here, and then you start projecting down the road. The 98s and 99s will be a group together at the World Juniors in the United States in 2018. So even though it's still a long ways down the road, this really is an introductory tournament for them, for us to see them in a short-term competition and represent now their province or their region and eventually their country.
Now, it's pretty early in the tournament. We're just wrapping up the preliminary rounds, but are there any guys that you've been looking at in particular that have jumped out at you, a couple names that maybe you're already looking at and saying, hey, that's an elite-level player right there?
Well, and I think that definitely happens. You look at the David Levins, the Owen Tippett's, the Gabe Velarde's, Gabe Velarde's had a great day today. And those are all the top players in the OHL draft. So a lot of times with that draft just happening, you see that kind of run into this, and the top players in that draft are the top players here. But you look at the Evan Bouchards, who's had a very good week so far, and some of the goalies too, DiPietro, and it gives us some. It's very exciting to see these top-level players, and again, watching them and monitoring them as they move forward through the process.
Ryan, thanks a lot for talking with CKNX. Good luck going forward with Hockey Canada.
Thanks, Ryan.